Hey, how's everyone, kids? This is Dr. Callahan with week 12, Monday. Congratulations, you made it to week 12. And so here we go, starting the entire week over again. So go ahead and pause the video and answer the following questions. All right, so what restaurant is located at 1-3? And that is the Golden Corral. So last time I saw you guys, we went over graphing inequalities. And just to give you guys an idea, today is week 12 Monday. Next week is week 13. Your final is on week 18. So put things into perspective. After this coming week, you guys have about 5 more weeks left until the week of the final. So that's kind of where we are. This is the breakdown of what we're going to be doing today. Today we're going to work with word problems and translating word problems because we would need to do this for graphing inequalities and graphing systems of inequalities. And with that, so let's get started. So take a look over here for week 12 Monday stuff. Here's page 1, page 2, and that's it. So we're going to start off right there on page 1. So 2 pages altogether. So start on page 1. So right here, you should have plus, minus, times, and divide. Okay. So what are some of the ways that you can talk about adding the word plus, add, sum, more than, and increase by? So all the things that I've highlighted right here in yellow, go ahead and copy that part down in that little table. Now let's talk about subtraction. So what words are affiliated with subtractions? Well, minus, subtract, difference. Anything else you can think of? How about less than and decreased by? All right, so here are some of the word phrases for multiplication: product, multiplication, times, and yeah, that's it. And then division, well, if you can't see it, hold on a second, let me move it up. Division is divided by, divided into, quotient, all of those words means division. Make sure you go ahead and pause it and copy that part down, just the part that is highlighted with the highlighter. So some of the words that you can think of that's division is half off, half of, or split into quarters, so like 1/4. All right, so now I'm gonna have you guys do an activity right here. You are gonna, on a separate piece of paper, write down, divide it into 4 different quarters: addition on the side, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys several cards you're gonna see in the next slide. You're gonna decipher the vocab into the 5 different categories, the 5th category being equal. And let's get started. So here we go. These are the words that you have. Can you categorize them based on how they are written? So pause the video and go ahead and categorize them. If you're like, Callahan, move your thing out of the way, move the text out of the way. That's okay, because I am gonna move it out of the way. Hold on a second. Whoops. Uh-oh, where did it go? And I thought I did move it out of the way, but it's not out of the way. So where did it go? That's okay. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. Okay, so there it is. I don't know why it didn't show up before, but here we go. So what I want you to do is categorize these little boxes as either add, subtract, multiply, divide, or equal. Pause the video and go ahead and answer this. So I do have to say some of the questions that might be, you're like, which one's equal? Well, that one is going to be such as yield. That means equal. Also are is equal, sold for equal, is equal, gives equal. Okay. All right, let's go on to the next part. So here we go. Go over to that side. I want you to number 1 to 6 on your paper. Okay, so we're going to go over some algebraic expressions. Okay. Number 1, 9 less than a number w. So what I want you guys to do is write this in an equation. How would you write 9 less than a number w? W minus 9 is how you will write it, from words to equations. All right, number 2, 3 increased by the difference of p and 5. So how would you write the words into equation? You should have something like p minus 5 in parentheses plus 3. All right, let's try number 3. The sum of a number h and 88 minus 4. How would you write that? You should have something that looks like h plus 88 minus 4. The quotient of a number f and 6. Quotient means divide. So how would we write that? Just f divided by 6, or in fractions. Let's try number 5. Okay, number 5. Now we're going to work backwards. I'm going to give you guys the equations and I want you to write it in Word. How would you write this expression? You could say something like 9 minus 3 times c, or 9 minus the product of 3 and c. 9 minus the product of 3 and c. Number 6, how would you write this expression in words? So it's 7 plus 19 times b, or 7 plus the product of 19 and b. All right, so next what I have you guys do is I am going to have you come over to the side right here. All right, so we are going to take a look at the following. So here I have 10 questions. And what I want you guys to do is I want you to translate these situations into an algebraic equation. So pause the video, read each of the little cards over here, and then write the equation on a separate piece of paper. So here are the answers. I was hoping that you guys can go ahead and match them up and see if they are correct. So for example, Rob, who has all 13 girls' phone number that are in his homeroom, has 3 more than half the number of girls than Jay has. So if you think about that, 3 more, so plus 3, half x over 2 equals 13. That's how you would translate the equation too. Another one is Mike has 6 video games as half as many games as Paul. So half as many is just x divided by 2 equals 6. Anne has 5 newest music CDs, which is, so if she has 5, you know it's going to be equal to 5, which is 3 less than twice the amount. So twice the amount, 3 less, 2x minus 3 equals 5. Okay, take a look at number 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so next what I'm gonna have you guys do is you're gonna turn over to this page right here. And this is in your guided notes for week 11 or 12, not 11 anymore, Callahan, Monday, and start practicing with this. So here you have the phrases. I want you to put the equation over here on the right side. Same thing with the remaining of this. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. As always, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.